So it is exactly 4 weeks and 2 days since we started our nursery, and as at last week we transplanted our tomatoes, which we are 3 weeks and 3 days before we transplanted. But this week, today is making it the fourth week and second day, which is 4 weeks and 2 days since we started nursing our super habanero pepper. Now we have our pepper and they are ready for transplant. I'm just checking out the seedlings to see if they are healthy enough, if they are mature enough to take outside to the field, if they can be able to survive in the field. So they are ready for transplant. I'll be doing that today. So the first thing I will do before I will start transplanting is to wet the seedlings. So just like I did for the tomato transplant, I'll first of all wet the seedlings very well to enable us transplant them properly. It is important from my experience, what I've done over time. I realize that it is always important to wet my seedlings before taking them outside. Once they leave this nursing tent, which is their comfort zone, they will automatically start to show that sign of weakness because they have left their comfort zone. So the reason why I'm trying to wet them is to help them acclimatize to the new environment where they are going. So it's important to wet properly before we take them outside for transplant. So after that, at this point, I'm trying to look out to the seedlings, trying to check the ones that the particular tray that have grown seedlings, so that we can start from those ones to transplant. Some are still small while some are bigger, so I'll look out for the ones that are bigger, then we'll start transplanting from those ones. You can see how beautiful this habanero pepper is looking at this stage. Very beautiful and healthy. So this is our super habanero that will be taken to the field to transplant. So I will take my time to look at it and also check the ones that will be going out for transplant. Looking at them very well, each of the crates have the ones that are not yet big enough. So I always emphasize on looking at your seedlings. They might not have the same growth rate, so you look out for the nursing tray that have the ones that have big seedlings that can survive outside. It is very important. Ensure that your seedlings are big enough to survive outside. Some of them, when you transplant, when they are still very much tender, they might not survive, they might die off, while some will survive. So it is important for me. I always look out for, even when they are up to 4 weeks, I always look out for the seedlings that are big enough and can be able to survive depending on the weather condition of where you are planting. Okay, so I look out for my seedlings and I check if they are old enough per tray to transplant. So here we have if this one is double ridge, unlike the previous one that we have just a single ridge and have only one drip line. Because this one is a double ridge, we have two drip lines here. So that means we have to be conscious of the spacing for our super habanero pepper. So these ones are 30 cm apart. This from here to here is 30 cm and here 30 cm. So when planting, is important to have a very good space. So because it's 30 cm apart, what we will do is we plant here, we'll leave this particular spot and plant here. In that case, we have 30 30, which is 60 cm apart from each of the plants. So when they are growing, their leaves can be able to spread and also enable them to grow well. So it's important to maintain the distance, and also this distance will also help each of the plants to get enough nutrient within the region of the root. But when they are clustered together, they will always have to source for nutrients which might not be enough for them. So it's important to maintain a very good spacing from each of the plants. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, share and subscribe. Until then, see you guys in our next video.